Former President Donald Trump has ignited a firestorm of controversy with his proposal to relocate residents of Gaza. Trump, known for his unconventional approach to foreign policy, suggested that neighboring Arab countries should absorb most of Gaza's population. He argued that this would allow for a fresh start for the people of Gaza. Trump painted a bleak picture of the Gaza Strip, describing it as a demolition site. He argued that the relocation would provide a chance to clean it out. Trump's proposal has been met with widespread condemnation and accusations of ethnic cleansing. Critics argue that forcibly displacing an entire population is not only morally reprehensible, but also illegal under international law. The proposal has been particularly difficult for Palestinians to swallow. It comes at a time when tensions are already running high in the region. The proposal has also raised eyebrows in diplomatic circles. Many experts see it as a sign of the Trump administration's waning influence in the Middle East. The fact that such a proposal was even floated underscores the deep divisions that exist over the future of Gaza. It remains unclear whether the proposal has any chance of gaining traction. However, it has already succeeded in further inflaming an already volatile situation. Palestinian groups were quick to denounce Trump's proposal, labeling it a blatant attempt at ethnic cleansing. They argue that the plan would amount to a forced displacement of Palestinians from their homeland. This, they say, would be a violation of their fundamental human rights. The Palestinian Authority has called for international condemnation of Trump's proposal. The Arab League has also joined the chorus of criticism. The organization, which represents 22 Arab states, has accused Trump of inciting violence and instability. They warned that such a plan would have disastrous consequences for the entire region. The outrage over Trump's proposal is palpable on the streets of Gaza. Residents express anger and disbelief that such a plan could even be considered. Many view it as a continuation of what they see as Israel's long-term goal of displacing Palestinians. Trump's proposal comes at a time when Gaza is grappling with a dire humanitarian crisis. Years of conflict and a crippling blockade have left the Strip on the brink of collapse. The United Nations estimates that over 60% of Gaza's buildings have been damaged or destroyed. This has resulted in a severe housing shortage, with many families living in overcrowded and unsanitary conditions. The healthcare system in Gaza is also on the verge of collapse. Hospitals are overwhelmed with patients, and there is a severe shortage of essential medicines and medical supplies. The COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated an already dire situation, pushing the healthcare system to its breaking point. The economic situation in Gaza is equally bleak. The unemployment rate is staggering, and many residents struggle to afford basic necessities. The ongoing blockade has severely restricted the movement of goods and people, crippling the local economy. The international community has reacted with a mixture of condemnation and concern to Trump's proposal. The European Union has called the plan unrealistic and counterproductive. They have reiterated their commitment to a two-state solution as the only viable path to peace in the region. Neighboring Egypt and Jordan, countries that would be expected to absorb a large influx of Palestinian refugees, have also rejected the proposal. Both countries have long-standing concerns about upsetting the delicate demographic balance within their borders. They argue that they do not have the capacity to absorb such a large number of refugees. The proposal has sparked a debate about the future of Gaza. Some argue that the status quo is unsustainable and that a radical solution is needed. They point to the repeated cycles of violence and the dire humanitarian situation as evidence that a new approach is required. However, critics argue that Trump's plan is unrealistic and dangerous. They warn that it would further inflame tensions and make a peaceful resolution even more elusive.